Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on Farming Simulator 25. You join me down at the oil mill that we purchased in the previous episode. It looks like it's run out of canola now, so it's not going to produce a full pallet unfortunately, and the best price to sell canola oil is right now, so we're not going to get a pallet to sell, so the only option now is to obviously deactivate the production and set the change output mode to selling, and then we'll actually get paid for the 631 litres it has produced. Unfortunately we didn't get a full pallet, so that is the only option really. How's the sawmill doing? What's the other thing? It's got about half, just over half actually, of wood in there. But I did have a thought, if it's available still. Yeah, there's a deadwood contract here, 10 trees to take down right next to the yard, so it's not too far to go for them. And we could use our winch to drag some deadwood trees down to the sawmill. It's basically free wood that way. So we might do that. We'll not borrow the items, we'll just accept that contract. There we go, and we can head up there now and start to move some trees. So we use this tractor. This is our nice Oats tractor, which has got lots of power and speed. Very good tractor. So we'll get the winch on and we'll head up to the deadwood contract area, which is actually this side of the yard, not near the forest that we own. Whoops, oh dear, I'm dragging that tractor a bit. I'll go the other side of the bags. They're kind of in the way, those bags, lime bags. Yeah, so here is the winch. We'll get that on and we'll head up to the forest, which is not too far away at all. That's why I've taken this one, because it's not too far to go. I don't really want to be dragging trees back from the other side of the map. That would be a bit slow, but when they're only just over here, it's not too bad. So we'll head up to the zone, the red marker zone, and have a look to see if we can cut some of these deadwood trees down. I'm hoping it's not going to be too steep. It looks like they are up there a bit, probably, but we'll go a bit nearer. And let's see if we can see any dead trees. They're usually marked with a red paint marking on them. Yeah, it is a bit steep, but I'm hoping we can get most of them back to the sawmill. Let's jump out of the tractor. It's probably easier actually just to do it on foot. Oh, I thought that was one there, but it's just some red leaves still on the trees. But I'm sure there's going to be a dead tree around. Oh, no, I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Wow, okay. I should be watching the minimap. I'm on the wrong side. It's actually not up here. That's actually a good thing. Let's not go up here then. Let's go down the other side. Should have been looking at the minimap. So the deadwood trees are actually on this side, which is actually much better for me. It's not quite as steep. So we'll have a look over here. No wonder I didn't see any of that side. There must be some around here though. Sometimes it's quite hard to tell the difference because these ones haven't got any lower foliage on them, but they have at the top. It's not those. It is possibly this one, is it? No, again that's not one. There's one. That is one. That is a dead tree, and it's got a red marking on it. So that one can be cut down. And then we'll drag them. We'll cut them all down first, actually, and then we'll drag them back to the farm. Although maybe I just won't take them quite all down because I don't want the contract to end and then we won't be able to do it. So I've had this trouble before. I think we'll be all right though. But yeah, basically I'm going to cut a few down, drag them back to the sawmill, and I'll come back to you in a bit. So I'll do this on a time lapse. that's all the trees cut down then. We've got the last one at the sawmill here, although I don't think it's going to take it just yet. Not quite enough space, I don't think, for it, because we've got 48,600 litres in the sawmill, and I think that tree must be slightly more than that. It's not taking it, and if I end the contract, I'm going to lose the tree, so I better wait before I end the contract there. So, but what I'll do is disconnect the tracks from the log, move this out of the way, and we do have some more, actually quite a lot more wood products to get loaded up, so I can do that while I wait for the sawmill to process that load of wood. And once it's processed enough, that last tree can be fed into the sawmill, and then we can end that contract. The contract is complete, so it's not like it's going to expire or anything. I think it still had about 20 hours or something like that anyway, so plenty still to go on that contract. It's not a problem. But yeah, we'll just wait for that to process a bit more wood before we can get rid of that last tree. But yeah, like I say, loads of wood products, absolutely loads of wood products to get loaded up. Certainly a full trailer load here, so we'll get that done now. And once that's done, I'm sure the tree will be taken by the sawmill, and that will end the contract. So I'll get on with this now and speak to you in a bit. Got all the wood products loaded now, just checking the prices for the short planks, and actually they've changed. It was the carpentry I've been taking them to, but actually now the warehouse, which is where I'm going anyway to collect some more cement bags, is actually a slightly higher price. So we will go to the warehouse with them, so that means just one stop will be even quicker than normal, and the rest of them will obviously be going to the temple, which is obviously the best price for most things. So there we go, we'll get that done now. Just checking again to see if the... Yes, it has, brilliant. Okay, so that's got rid of all of the wood, the dead wood, from that contract, which means we can now collect the contract from the contract menu. So we've got £2,250 for that, and now we're going to make some real money from the all these products that we've got on board here, which is a very full load. And yeah, we'll head down to the warehouse first, get the short planks sold. I believe you can sell them at the warehouse. It says there's a price there anyway. I actually have never sold anything at the warehouse, I don't think, before, but I assume you can, since it gives you a price. And then we'll obviously get reloaded with the cement bags and then head up to the temple. So I'll do all that and see you at the temple. arriving at the temple, and we're going to get the load of all these building products sold. So quite a lot of stuff on here. But yeah, let's see how much we're going to make for this load. So I'll get into the trigger first, and then we'll unstrap and see what we get. There we go, 142,200. Brilliant. So that's brought us back up again to 243,900. So yeah, brilliant way of making money. Obviously we've had to buy the cement bags, which isn't ideal. Oh, I should probably check. I was going to check when I was here, actually, before I get too far away, to see how much more it requires. A lot, I should think, but let's just have a quick look to see what it says. Right, so still wants required materials, cement bags, wood beams and long planks. Usual thing then. So we'll continue bringing them as we get them. Next time we have another load to bring, which won't be too long, I shouldn't think, probably another couple of months. And we'll be bringing another load here. So anyway, I will head back again to the yard and see what to do from there. Okay, that's all done then. So, what are we going to do next? Let's have a look to see if we've got any products that are ready to sell. I think there actually is. The Oats, I believe. Yes, Oats. Well, best price is December and January, so at the moment the price is pretty good. Best price is just at the Gold Coast Valley, although grain mill's not far behind, so we might just go there, slightly closer. Although, let's just have a quick look. Grain elevator, or where's the grain mill? Oh right, they're pretty much, because we've got to go there, and then, well, then we've got to hire the train from here, that's why. And then, yeah, instead of just going there, it's not a lot in it, I suppose. So maybe it is best to do it via the train. We're not going to fit it all in one trailer load though. Our trailer's not big enough to get it all in one go, so we might do one load now and then another load in the future episode, maybe. I don't know, or maybe we'll do it all now, I don't know. I know in January we've got all the greenhouse products to sell, so that's going to be keeping us quite busy to do that, and also the mushrooms as well, and possibly something else as well I'm forgetting. So yeah, we've got quite a lot to do in January. It is currently December, so yeah, we'll get the oats done now. So we can carry 20,000 litres at a time, and the total amount we've got is 34,000 litres, so we're going to be, yeah, another 14,000 litres roughly in the silo still. So we'll get this first load taken and then come back and get another load. The other thing is the only other problem is the price at the Gold Coast Valley on the train is decreasing, whereas the price at the grain mill is actually increasing. So I'm thinking we'll probably just go to the grain mill, it's probably simpler. We can get this load sold now and then come back and get the other load. I don't think there's going to be a lot in it really. I'll see what the price is like once we get over there and to make a decision then, I think. But I'm going to get this done now. Well, as you saw there, I decided to go with the train. It is still a slightly better price, so I thought if we were quick we'd be able to get it loaded in time to get the grain sold at the grain elevator, or at Gold Crest Valley via the grain elevator. So we're going to head over to the elevator now and get it loaded with the oats, and then obviously send the train off and get it sold. Let's see if we can stop this in the correct place for once. I usually overshoot, but I think we're going slow enough this time to maybe stop in time. Yeah, there we go. So we'll get that loaded with oats, and then we'll get it sold. So there's 34,000 litres roughly, yep, just over in total for that, for the oats. So off we go, and let's get the oats sold. So I'm not sure what we're going to get. I haven't really worked it out yet. I've not been thinking about the price, but it should be pretty good. 34,000 litres is quite a lot. Probably the most oats I've sold so far in one go. So yeah, that'll be interesting to see. It's quite a long way to go, so I'll probably just cut the camera just for a second and then come back to you once we get there. Okay, we're approaching the warehouse now, and just beyond that is the tunnel where it goes off to Gold Crest Valley. So it should soon be leaving us and asking whether it wants to sell the grain, which obviously I want to do. As it goes into this tunnel here. There we go. So what we're going to get? 66,500, yeah, that's pretty good. And that's brought us up to £310,000. That's very impressive. Now, I'm not sure what I'm going to spend that money on, but I have got an idea. See what you think to this, but I think, because we've got an oil mill now, we need to be growing as many oil crops as possible, and this field here, 36, is already drilled with a crop of canola. It does need lime, unfortunately, but it is growing with a crop of canola in it. So we could harvest these two. We already own field number 1, obviously, and field 36 is going to be growing as well. So if we bought that, it would be 226,000, so we could easily afford that, and that will bring in quite a lot of money once we've harvested the two and taken it to the oil mill. So that's probably the plan with a lot of the money. We do also still have a loan though, which I probably should pay back. I don't think we need a loan anymore. Maybe I should do that now as well. Let's just go to the finances page and repay. There we go. So we can still afford the field even now, even after paying back the loan. But that will now stop the interest being paid every midnight, which is going to help a bit. But yeah, basically all I need to do now is take the trailer back home and we're done. So I'll probably leave the episode here, I think. You don't really need to see me drive back to the yard once again. So I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.